Exercise 10.4 third sum. Okay, so they say 20% of the bolts produced in a factory are defective. So that means out of 100 bolts, 20 of them are found to be defective. So you have to find the probability that in a sample of 10 bolts, wherein that is n is equal to 10, chosen at random, exactly 2 will be defective. Okay, and that you have to find using binomial and Poisson. So you have to find that exactly 2 will be defective, which means that when they say that 20% of the bolts produced in a factory are defective, so the probability that the bolts will be defective is 20 by 100, which is nothing but 1 by 5. So you know P, you know N. So obviously for binomial we need to find out Q, which is 1 minus P, which is 1 minus 1 by 5, which is 4 by 5. So now is the time to write down the formula for binomial distribution. So P of x equal to x is equal to NCX P power x Q power n minus x. As I repeat, please write the formula even when you practice. For every sum that you solve, even if you know the formula very well, it's better to write the formula and then do the sum. So this is going to be, what is the value of n? They said 10, right? Cx. Now you have to find the probability that exactly 2 bolts are defective. So for the binomial it will be 10C2 P, which is equal to 1 by 5 power 2, and Q is 4 by 5 power n minus x. N is 10, x is 2, so you get 10 minus 2, 8. You can leave it at this and need not solve it further. Right, probably the only one thing that you can do is you can write this as 10C2 into 4 power 8 by 5 power 10. Right, you just add these two powers. So this would be the solution. Okay, you can just leave it at this. Now let's find using Poisson. So if I have to find using Poisson, what is the formula that I will use? P of x equal to x is equal to e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where lambda is a mean. It can be written as n into p. You know that n is 10 and p is 1 by 5, right? So if you cancel this, you get lambda is equal to 2. Now substitute the probability that exactly 2 bolts will be defective. So it will be e power minus 2 into lambda, in this case is 2 power 2 by 2 factorial. So I'm just continuing here. E power minus 2 is given in the sum as 0.1353 into this 2 into 2 and 2 factorial 1 2 gets cancelled, so it is simply 0.1353 into 2, which is nothing but, we'll just 7 and 0.2706. so 0.2706 is the answer for using Poisson distribution. Again, a very simple sum to do for 10 marks. Not 10 marks, 6 marks, right?